The money will come. Don't worry. The money will come. Okay. So I'm going
Money
to
is a byproduct of
it's a
value. So
byproduct of what?
of value. So we are adding value.
Value. That is it. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So let's look at automated methods. And I believe yesterday we touched briefly on automated methods. Who can take us through what we did yesterday concerning automated methods? 81.
Okay, you made use of something in Microsoft Word. It's a feature
Okay.
in Microsoft Word. What's the name now? But I think wait, I almost remembered now.
That was macros.
Macros, yes,
Macros,
macros,
yeah.
yes. So you go to macros, you have it's a way of like a text. So if you put a text on your Microsoft Word and you want it to keep repeating in the same format, in the same way you formatted it, you just activate your macros and you click on the option to activate it. And so when you probably format a particular place, you keep pressing control N or control Q.
So
Either
no,
of
it
them.
depends. It depends on you. So you have to assign a key to the macro.
Assign a key, yes.
Or you can just make it in the form of a button. But we will still explore it today. Take my time to explain it, and at least you all get it. Is that okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. So for this is what the GS6 requires of us. Okay. So automated methods are ways computers do tasks without humans doing everything. Okay. So if there's certain repetitive task that you do, you can automate it with a script or a macro. So we'll get into that. So they use scripts and macros to follow instructions. So when you type your password and the computer logs you in, that's what automation. So this is just a grade 6 way of what explaining this to you. Is that okay? Are we okay on that point?
Yes.
Okay. Then we come to a program. So we know that a program is just a big set of instructions written by what programmers. So those of you who are interested in becoming programmers, at least you have a pathway and a certificate which you can follow to become a programmer. So it is written in a programming language like Python or Java. So under the information technology specialist certification track, we have these programs which you can later explore. Okay. So you just click or type and the program does all the hard work behind the scenes. So our Windows operating system was developed by programmers, a bunch of codes. The Microsoft Teams that we are using, developed by what? Programmers. And ours is just to click, connect, and we have our meeting. But the heavy lifting is being done by the instructions written by what? Programmers. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So when you click play on a game, the program runs lots of code to start it. So if you want to browse on the internet, you double tap your Google Chrome, it opens. You type in your URL, boom, you get to the website. But the heavy lifting has been done by the programmers who wrote the codes to develop the program that you enjoy using. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So we come to a macro. So a macro is a shortcut that repeats a task for you. Okay. So you record steps once, then the computer can do them again and again with one click. So a macro can format tables, a macro can copy data, a macro can update charts. So let me open Microsoft Word to demonstrate how macros are being used for that. So I'll first of all come up with my title, which is IC3 GS6 Digital Literacy Certification. Okay. Then I want to come up with just one paragraph with 3 sentences. Then maybe I'll do a fee as a title, come up with a paragraph with 3 sentences. Then I'll go to a Adetola, a paragraph with 3 sentences. Then I go to Baba to pay. So a paragraph with 3 sentences. And I'll go to Kelechi, a paragraph with 3 sentences. Then I'll go to Faith, a paragraph with 3 sentences. So assuming this is my Microsoft Word, and I will need to format the title, okay? And in formatting the title, I want to record the steps that I use for formatting the title. So in recording the step, you go to view, that is where we have your macros. So we want to automate the process. So you come to macros, then we have view macros, then we have what? Record what? Macros. Are we okay? Am I moving too fast? So we have view macros, then we have record macros. So I'll hit on record macros, then I'll need to give it a name, a macro name. So I want to name this macro formatting titles or formatting headings. So we can assign it to a button or we can assign it to a keyboard shortcut. Okay. So I'll just assign it to a button. Sorry. Let me do it again. So record macro. Then what I'll do is give it a name, formatting headings. So button and keyboard. And we want to store macro in all documents. So once I create it, I open a new document, I can use that macro. That is what it means. Or I can only use the macro in this current document that I'm working on. Okay. But because I want to use it across any new document I open, I'll just leave it as what? All document. Then I'll click on what? Okay. Oh, invalid procedure name. Okay, there shouldn't be space. Sorry. Record macro. Formatting headings. Okay. Then I'll hit on what? Okay. So now you can see a cassette, right? So it's ready to pick all the processes. So I'll first of all highlight this. So what do I want to do with this heading? So first of all, I want to change it to, let's say, Corporate Gothic Bold. So that's my first step. It's recording. Then I also want to increase the font size to about 18. That's my next step. Then from there, I want to change the font color to, let's say, deep blue. Then I also want to underline it. So I want a double underline. That's my next step. So I've taken about 6 steps to get this. Now I go back to my view, then I'll go and what? Stop the recording. So recording stopped. Are we okay with this?
Mm-hmm.
So when I come to view macros, you see formatting headings, it's here. And I want to assign it. So let me go to edit. And this opens the VBA. But we are not doing Visual Basic. So let me just close it. So we have this view macros, whatever I recorded, formatting headings, we have it here. Are we okay with that? Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll select this. I'll come to view macros. Then I'll select the formatting headings. Then I'll say run. So once I run, it automatically affects this. So all the formatting characteristics I applied is being applied to this by just using the macro. Does that make sense? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Hello? Are we okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That
So
will
I
make
can,
sense.
yes, I can also record another one. But this time around, I want to assign it to a keyboard shortcut. So aligning paragraphs. Then I want to assign it to a keyboard shortcut. So if I press Alt W, it should align my paragraph for me. Then I'll say assign. Then I'll click on close. So now it's recording now. So I'll select Adetola. I'll go to home. Then I'll select what? Center alignment. Okay. Then from there, I can make it bold and I can also underline it with a wave and also increase the font size to about 20. So this is the feature I want with the Alt W. So if I go back to my view, I go to macros, then I'll say stop recording. So now it's been saved. So now let's see if it's there. So aligning paragraphs, we have it here. So if I select Babatope and I press Alt W, automatically, all the steps I recorded will just be repeated. Like I don't need to go through and be clicking one after the other to get this feature. Does that make sense? So that is the automation that we are talking about. So you can do the recording, we can view the recording, aligning paragraphs. If I want to edit, this is the VBA code that you need to write to get it done. Select font name is equal to this, that. So you don't need to be worried about the VBA codes. If you can record it, that's fine. The system will just do it for you. Unless, of course, you want to delve into VBA codes, which is also another topic on its own. We can look at that later. Does that make sense? So if I come down here to the next Kelechi, so all that I need to do is to highlight it and press Alt W. Boom, that's done. So it applies the underline, it applies the bold, it applies the font style. So about 3 steps and also align it to the center. So 4 steps, you're getting it done by just using Alt W. Are we okay? So Alt W again, and that's it. Any question, please?
Yes, please.
You don't have any question?
I have a question. I have.
Okay, ask.
Okay, you know that in MS Word, you have the format button. So once I don't know, that's the way I usually do this. I don't know. I don't think it's automation. Once I get my design, you know, I will just double click on it, go to the format button, and then applies on every other thing. So why do I have to go to macros to get this when I can do this with format?
Yeah, you can do it with a font group and a paragraph group. You can do it, but I'm just trying to explain what automation is about. So instead of moving your mouse to click and look for the font type, which will take about maybe 5 seconds, you click on bold, you click on italicize, you go to the paragraph group, you click on the center, then maybe you click on the drop down for underline, then you select. All these are taking time. So if it is something you always doing, you record it and put it there, then you can assign it to a keyboard shortcut. So that is what we mean by automation. So once I press those key combinations on my keyboard, it will apply all the steps to that particular paragraph. Does it make sense? But yes, you can still go through that. normal process and get it done. Adetola, waiting.
Yes, I wanted to ask, so this only applies to your current document. So if the document has like 20 pages, it can apply to all the 20 pages, not just the current
yes.
page.
Not the current page. Because you see this we need a normal, because when saving, watch here, view macros. So macros, all active template and what? Document. Then we have normal.dotm, which is a global template. Then we have macros stored in document 1. So if you save it as a normal, which goes into the global template, any new document you open, that macro can be used to work within that document. Does it make sense?
Any other document you open?
Yes, any other document. So I can open another document. Let's test it out. I open another document. It's equal to RAND. 2. Now I will type Alt what W. You see, it's affected. Does that make sense? Okay. So I stored it so that it can be applied to any documents that I'm working on.
So can you have more than? Sorry.
I'm listening.
One macros activated.
Yeah, you can have more than one. You can have more than one, depending on
what. Click Alt W, how would you know which one you want to work with?
So the Alt W, you created it. So you know that when I hit the Alt W, it should apply
a specific design.
A specific ES.
So you can say Alt P.
Alt P, Alt whatever. Okay. It depends on you and what you want that particular key to do for you. Okay, but we have Control C, we have Control P. These have already been assigned. So you cannot use an already assigned shortcut for your macro. Does that make sense? Are we okay? So this is all about automation. Okay. So let's say I want to create a table, and I like creating maybe a table with 2 columns and 6 rows. Based on the work that I do, I'm always doing that. So instead of going through the process, I can record this and put it down. Okay. So record macro, creating tables like this. Okay. And I want to assign a keyboard shortcut to it. So the keyboard shortcut is creating table. I'll say Alt T. Okay. Alt T. And we are saving changes in what? Normal, meaning it can be applied in any document that I decide. Okay. So Alt T is for me to create my what? Table. Then I'll hit on close. Now you see it's recording, right? So if I want to create a table, I'll go to insert. I'll go to table. Then I want 2 columns with what? 6 rows. I've created my table, right? So this is my table. And I probably want to apply a table design. I'm not too sure if this will work. Okay. Let me pick something like this. So this is my table design. Then I'll type first name, last name. So that's my table. I'm done recording. I'll go to view macros. Then I'll do what? Stop recording. So I finished. I'm going to open a new document. So if I press Alt T, you see, it gives me that, but there is an error. Okay, great table. It couldn't apply this to it. Okay. Okay. So it's only inserted a table for me. The 2 columns and the what? 2 rows. So Alt.
Sorry. What command did you
give? You can edit the table.
Come again.
Also, you can edit this table, even if you want to add more rows or more columns. You can still do that after you have.
Yes, you can still do that. So if you want to add more, you hit the tab, then you can still add more. Okay, so in creating a table, you need to go to insert, you need to go to table, then you need to go through and select the table you want. So if it is something you do often, why don't you record the process and put it down? Then whenever you need to create a table, Alt T automatically it insert the table for you. Then you just crack on. Does that make sense? So that is what automation for you. Are we all good?
Sorry, I wanted to ask, like that command, right? When you got the command, was it Alt T you put?
Yes, Alt T, yes.
We're on that current keys or what?
Okay, let me start again. Take my time to start again. So
Sorry.
let me open a new document. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So you go to review. Maybe you can do follow along. So you go to record macro.
Yeah.
So let's say create 6 2 columns and 6 rows. That's the name I'm giving to this macro name. Okay. And I'm storing it in all documents. I don't want to store it in just this document, but it should apply to all documents. Okay. Then I go to keyboard shortcut. So when you go to keyboard, it opens up. Press new shortcut key. So I will say Alt C is my new shortcut for creating 2 columns and 6 rows. Does that make sense?
Is there no Alt C already?
Come again?
There's no Alt C.
I'm using Alt C.
Yeah.
I am using Alt C. You can decide to use any keyboard shortcut that you wish. Okay. You can use Alt O, Alt L, provided it makes sense to you. Alt C. I'm creating a table with 2 columns and 6 rows. So once you press Alt C, it's here. Then you say assign. So you hit on assign. Now you hit on close. So now you can see the cassette symbol, meaning it's ready to record. So if I want to create a table, I'll need to move my mouse all the way to insert. So that's my first step. Then I'll go to the tables group, my second step. Then I'll go through and select 6 rows and 2 columns. I'll tap on it, it's created. So this is what I need. And this took about 5 to about 7 seconds to get this done, right? Now I'm done. I'll go back to my view, go back to macros, then I'll say stop recording. That's it. So once I stop recording and I want to create this table again, I don't need to go through the process I went through. I just hit Alt C and the table is created. Does that make sense? So we've automated the process of creating a table by recording a macro. Kelechi, are you okay?
Yeah, but I don't know. I could not. That way you had that press new shortcut key. I could not. It's not. I can't. Nothing is appearing, even if I'm typing.
Oh. And you can share your screen too.
Only if I would just turn my screen.
Okay, yeah, you turn your screen and let me take a look. If you can turn your screen and let me see. Give me a second. Okay. Yes. So come down a bit. Bring your camera down a bit. So press new shortcut key. So do Alt and another key. Press it first on the keyboard. Alt plus Alt, ALT, then add another key.
I'm saying it's not no the character is not appearing.
No, is it blinking? Because you need to click within the click. Is it blinking?
Yes.
Okay, now hold down the Alt key plus another key.
Okay.
Or you can do Control plus another key.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Oh, I see.
So once you do that, then you click on assign. So Alt T, then you click on assign. Assign bottom left. Come down. No. Assign. Now click on close. So you see it's been assigned, Alt plus T. Now go and record the process. So you go to insert. Okay.
Insert, right?
Insert to create the table. So you go to insert. Maybe you want to create a chart. It's not even a table. You can create a chart. You can create a shape. You can insert a shape. Okay, table. So pick the number of rows and columns that you want. So if you want, okay, 2 by 6. See, it's been inserted. So now you go back, you go back to the view, and now you stop the recording. You stop the recording. Okay, so now open a new document, Control N to open a new document. Control N. Now press the Alt T, which is your keyboard shortcut. Then it should insert the table for you. So you don't need to go through the process. Okay, you don't need to go through the process of clicking insert, table, and all of that. Are we okay?
Thank you so much. I was wondering why I was typing Alt.
Oh, okay. So you are assigning it.
It's something that you can do in PowerPoint.
Come again?
Sorry for cutting you short.
No,
I was going to ask,
fine.
can you do it in PowerPoint and Excel or only Word?
Yes, it's you can apply it in Word, you can apply it in Excel and PowerPoint, because we have macros in all the Office, applications. Does that make sense? So this is automation in action for you. Okay, well done. Okay, and I believe I'm not too fast. Just to make sure that we are all okay. So a macro can format tables, it can copy data, it can update chat. So you can record certain processes you do often with a macro. Okay. So the power behind macros. So macros use a language called VBA. So that is what I showed you. The Visual Basic for applications. Yes. So VBA helps programs like Word and Excel work together. So you can write a VBA code that will do a mail merge and automatically send the report to parent of students. And I've created a system, I think it's on my YouTube channel, where we have a terminal report system for schools. You use Excel to collect the data and you merge it with Word with the design of the school's report. Then boom, 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 it will just send it to the parents. And you can just use Word and Excel.
VBA.
Yes.
What's the meaning of VBA?
Visual Basics for applications. So the macro that you recorded, when you go and view it to edit it, you see the Visual Basic code. Okay? When you go and you view it, so go to macros, you view it, you see it. Let me show you. So I'll go to macros, view macros. So aligning paragraph, I'll say edit. So this is the code for that. Okay? So aligning paragraphs. So selection.paragraph format.alignment is equal to this. So that is paragraph center. Then we need to toggle font is bold, underline this. Selection.font.size is equal to 20. So that is the code for that. But because you record, the system will translate it into a Visual Basic code for you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Then it saves time by making the computer do repeated jobs automatically. So one button can update all your Excel charts in seconds. So if maybe you are fond of doing that, you can just record it, a macro. You press the button, boom, everything is done for you. Okay. So how can we summarize what we've discussed on automation? So we're going to go around, then I'll pick your brain on that. How can we summarize all of that? Yes. On automation, just automation, then we move on to the next topic. So what have you gathered? What have you learned? What have you come to understand? from what we've just done? Yes. Anyone?
Okay, let me just try.
Okay, start. Okay.
Okay, I think the topic you talked about using automated methods, right? And then we talked about the macros. That it's a way of automating tasks instead of instead of repeating those same formatting methods. It's just a way of giving a single format to it and recording it using the macros, and then using it on any other document. It saves your time and it just gives you a clean work, basically.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Any other addition? Or we should continue?
Yeah, so automated methods, they perform tasks with little human intervention. So they help us to save time and effort, and they help us to reduce errors that we may make. When you're doing something over and over again, you tend to make errors. So they reduce errors and they help us to improve our efficiency and our consistency. Then we have some tools for the automation, like macros. So macros, they are recorded kind of sequences. So they repeat the actions that you have recorded. And you can have macros in all the three: Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. They can repeat. They can do things like maybe create tables. What's it called? Create tables. Create
graphs,
and record graphs. Yes, and stuff like that. So that's it. That's all I understand from what we have done.
That's good. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
I also like the fact that you are able to customize your shortcuts. Yeah, it makes it kind of it makes it personal to you in terms of, right? You alone would know the particular shortcuts as opposed to the pre-existing ones like Control N. Now everybody knows this for creating a new document, Control C for copy, but in that way you're able to it makes you have a creator's mentality that you are creating something, a bit of control. Yeah, so I really like that. I really like that.
Okay, good. But what about? He's busy. Okay, so let's crack on. Okay, so well done. At least we've done justice to automation. So now we're looking at cloud computing concepts. Cloud computing concepts. And I believe you heard of cloud computing before. This is not your first time. So how would you explain cloud computing? The term cloud computing, what does it mean? What's your understanding of it before we get into it?
So for me, it's somewhere like how you store, record, and data. You store it and record it in a remote storage space that is accessible by the internet. So you can record data, you can store data and stuff, and it's remote in the sense that it's not on your hardware, but it's somewhere in a data center, and you can access it through the internet.
Through the internet. Okay. Any other? Well done.
It helps you to manage your data, no matter how voluminous it is, right? And it's also beautiful to know that if I left my laptop somewhere, maybe I left my laptop at home, and I'm going to work or going somewhere for a meeting, I can get another computer or device and just access the information by putting in my my details, right? So I don't need to carry my computers or gadgets everywhere. When I know that I can access my information from just anywhere in the world. So it really, improves accessibility.
Good. Any other? So Ife, Adetola, thank you. Kelechi, do you want to speak? Or you are okay?
Basically, it's just storing data, maybe on the bigger server out there.
Okay.
So wherever you are, you can access if you want to synchronize your devices, you should be able to access data anywhere on any device. Your data.
Good. So this is exactly how you should explain it to your students. Yeah. Thank you. So it's basically means using the internet to store files and run programs. And I believe we all have Gmail addresses. We have Google account where you have access to Google Docs, Sheets, Google Slides. So all these are cloud computing stuff. So we don't have it on our system, but it's stored somewhere online. So instead of saving things on your own computer, you save them in the cloud. So I'm using Office 365 Business, and the slides that I've prepared is saved in the cloud. So if something happens to this computer, I'll still have my slides or my PowerPoint presentation sitting somewhere on Microsoft Word server. So once I sign into my account, I'll have access to it. I will update it. I can even share it. So that's the beauty of cloud computing. So you need to think of the cloud as a big online storage space you can reach from anywhere. And the picture above explains it. So you're in the office, cloud, on your phone, cloud, working cloud, you chat with people through the cloud, having our Teams meeting through the cloud. You are back in Nigeria, I'm here in the UK. We're learning seamlessly. So that's the beauty of it. Okay. So how does it work? So your computer, which is the client, asks for something like opening a file or using an application. So once you go online, you sign into your Google account, you are the client, and you are contacting Google server for your details. So once they authenticate you, okay, now you have access. You can read your emails, you can create docs, you can create slides, you can create Google Sheets, and do whatever you want to do with the application. So that is how it works. So the server, which is a powerful computer somewhere else, sends it back through the internet. So you need internet connection in order to use the cloud. Without internet, you cannot use the cloud. So you need to at least let that point be made clear to the student. So when you open your Gmail or Google Docs, the program runs on Google servers, not your laptop. Then we have real life cloud companies. So big companies run cloud services like Google. So Google, at least we are familiar with the Google Drive. We are also familiar with our Gmail. Okay. Then Microsoft, we are familiar with our OneDrive and our Microsoft 365. Then Amazon Web Services. So these are the giants, the companies that run cloud services. So if you want to buy more storage space, then you need to subscribe and buy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It does.
Yes. So they help millions of people work, learn, and play online every day. So now we have remote working. So you can sit at home somewhere in Nigeria and be working for a company in the United States or UK as a data analyst or as a business intelligence analyst. Because all you need is a data, you've got your internet access, you've got your Power BI, you work on it, you share whatever you've done with the stakeholders, they're happy with it, you get paid in dollars, you get paid in pound sterling, you're in Nigeria living large. So that's the beauty of cloud computing. So we have 3 types of cloud services. Do we know them? We've got 3 types of cloud services. Yes, who can help us with this? 3 types of cloud services. Are we aware?
I think it's service, software as a service.
Okay, software as a service. Then which one again?
Infrastructure as a service.
Infrastructure.
Okay. Infrastructure as a service. Then which
And the
other one?
last one, I can't remember the last one. I just remember the first two.
Okay.
Software and infrastructure.
So when you say software as a service, what do you mean? What do you mean
Just
by
like I said, like Gmail,
that?
all those things. They are software as a service. They're software on your system.
Okay.
Gmail, Google Drive, stuff like that. That's
Okay.
software.
Then you talked about infrastructure as a service. So what is that? Infrastructure as a service.
Infrastructure, I think, is more of the systems for the storage.
Okay.
Yeah, where the storage happens. So I think it's more of the hardware.
Okay.
The networks and the hardware components that make up the infrastructure, right?
Okay.
The servers, right? So
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Kelechi, do you have anything to say?
Your face, your expression is unpredictable. I don't know what to say. Okay.
Okay, let's crack on. I'm listening, Kelechi.
Did you guys talked about this yesterday, right?
No, we didn't. We did not talk about it.
Okay.
Are we okay?
Yes. The last one, I think, platform. Yes. P. Platform as a service. I think.
Platform as a service. Okay. Okay. Then what is that?
Platform is the like Microsoft now using the Microsoft.
Using the Microsoft.
Like using the cloud software. If you don't give me that face, don't give me that.
I'm just listening. I'm listening.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that every software company has a software service, right? A cloud service, right? So you using the Microsoft platform or any company's platform, I think that is the service, right? That is being offered. I'm not saying anything against it.
I'm listening. Oh, yeah.
We're learning. We are learning. We're learning.
I people say if face.
Don't worry. It's fine. Okay. So yes, you've explained. We've got 3 types: software as a service, which is brilliant. So any software you use online, Microsoft 365, you have your Word, you have your Excel, you have your PowerPoint, you have your Outlook. It's a software that you subscribe to, but it's online. It's not installed on your system. So you have Office 365 online. And you give an example using our Google Workspace. So the Google Docs, the Google Sheet, the Google Slides, they're also there, software as a service. But you will need internet to connect to it in order to use it. So you connect to it through the cloud, through the internet. Okay. So our Gmail, our Microsoft 365, the Zoom that we'll be using, you can connect it to it through the cloud. Microsoft Teams, if you don't have it installed on your system, you can still connect to Microsoft Teams through the cloud. You don't need to necessarily have the application installed on your system. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Then we have the infrastructure as a service. So you rent virtual computers and what storage space, and that is what Ify brilliantly explained. And she thought I was making fun of her, but she did well in explaining it. So the virtual computers and the storage was space. So instead of maybe buying a server and trying to manage it on your own, which will be too expensive, you just buy it online. Yeah. Then you use it. So Amazon Web Services are into that. So you can buy virtual computers. You can decide on, I want this number of terabyte of storage space. So once you pay, they just adjust it for you. Then you just use it. So you connect to it, you use it, you sign out, then you're good to go. Then the platform as a service. So this is usually for developers, software developers. So you can just purchase the platform, you build your apps, you test it online, than you trying to do it on your local system. Okay. So once we have that platform, they have the tools, the basic tools that you need to build the app. And all you need to do is just pay, subscribe to it, use it to build the apps that you want. Then you do what? You test it online. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So these are the three types. And I'm confident and I'm sure that you'll be tested in the IC3 GS6. Yeah. So the Google App Engine is an example of platform as a service. Any question?
Okay. No.
Yes, please. I have a question.
Okay, ask.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Kelechi. So, Fifi, you said something now. Now, what did you say? You said the Google what is it? It's an example of platform as a service.
Service, yes, Google App Engine. So it's a platform that developers go to build their Google apps, the Play stores that we've been using. Then they also have
And it's called what?
Google App Engine.
Oh, App Engine. Okay.
Yeah, Google App Engine. So maybe you can later research on that, try to find more about it, then you'll be good to go. Okay?
Okay, I wanted to ask a question.
Okay, go
That's
for it.
infrastructure as a service. Okay.
Yes.
You said where people are at in this stage, as in, with this, you can buy space
Yes.
for storage.
Yes,
Like,
storage, virtual computers.
like for your phones.
For your organization. Okay.
So this is not the one that has to do with you buying storage on the cloud.
Yes, you can, you know, with the infrastructure, we are looking at virtual computers. So instead of having a physical computer, like maybe an i7 with, let's say, 1 TB of disk space, you buy those, let's say Windows 11, then you need this amount of space, but you will not have it run on your system. So you just have a system that you connect to your desktop, more like remote desktop connection. Okay.
That's like
so,
all the files. Let's say it's a company like this. You mean that
yes,
all the files are on the cloud?
yes, I see it there. If you want to work, you log into the operating system, the virtual computer. So if I use virtual Oracle box like this, I have installed Windows 10 on it. So it's like having a whole computer seated somewhere in the cloud.
In the cloud.
Okay. So yes, if I want to sign in,
you explained last time.
I will need to connect to that computer, my virtual computer on the cloud. With
so if
a
you're not
specific,
online, you cannot have access to that.
yes, you cannot have access to it. So you need access to internet in order to get into your virtual computer, your system online. So when you connect to it, you have your desktop, you have your file systems, you have everything. Once you finish working on it, you sign out. So if someone steals your laptop does not contain the files. It's all saved online. So that's infrastructure as a service. So if you're running out of this space, you just buy more. If you need more memory, you buy more. So you can easily scale up and scale down, depending on what it is that you are doing. Okay, so this Oracle VirtualBox is like my infrastructure as a service. I'll bought some space somewhere. Then I'll log in through a web browser or something into my system. Does that make sense?
Yes. Then sorry, then this last one, when you say platform as a service, is it like you creating a website and storing it on the cloud?
Yes. So for there's some feedback. So for platform as a service, you want to develop applications. You want to develop software. But in developing software and applications, you need a platform to test it. So with a platform, they give you all the tools on a server seated somewhere, either in US or whichever area in the world. Then you connect to it. You build all the apps you want to build. Then you can test it. So once you test it, it saves you from having to do everything on your local computer. Then you can always go back, continue from where you stop, and even restore some of the processes. Maybe if you make a mistake, you can look at the history. I'm not too familiar with that particular platform, and that is the concept. Is it okay? I'm not a developer, but I know that they have something like that. So this is like infrastructure as a service. So now I've signed in into my virtual machine. So I have my desktop. I can do whatever I want to do, but I'm not doing it on my local computer.
I'm doing it on a bigger server, right?
Yes, that is it. So once I'm done, then I'll just sign out. So all the files that I work on will be saved. Is that
So
okay?
I wanted to ask,
where does like
I
your
have a question.
mobile phones, right? Where does like storing on the cloud fall under?
When you're storing in the cloud, with software as a service, we save stuff in the cloud, right?
Yeah.
So software as a service, we can save. And when you look at infrastructure as a service, we can also buy storage space under infrastructure as a service. Maybe more or less like your local disk size, which is different from software as a service. But in both, we do need space to save our work. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask a question.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, so I understand that all this our data is stored in remote locations like data centers. So what would happen if something happens to that data center? Would our data be lost? What happens?
So they have, when you look at Microsoft Azure, they have something we call redundancy. So your data is not saved in just one data center. It will be saved across multiple data centers. So depending on your closeness to the data center, you connect, you get your data. So if something happens to one data center, there is a copy of your data seated somewhere on another data center. Aha, so you won't lose it. Is that okay? So when you do Microsoft Azure certification, that is when you get to understand it deeper. So I just want to sell Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Certified Fundamental Certification.
Businessman.
I thought the first level of the fundamentals.
Yes.
I've done that already, but.
Oh, okay. All right. So you need to get certified. Yeah. So
the IC3,
the IC3 is paving way for other certifications.
The business part has come out.
Yes.
Business part has come out. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes.
So
what are the benefits? So just as you explained, you can access your data anywhere.
Anywhere.
Right? Yeah. So once you have internet, you connect and you are there. Okay. Then you can save money. No need to buy expensive computers.
Computers, exactly.
So you don't need to buy a computer with 5 terabytes of SSD. Just buy a computer with about maybe 100 gigabytes. Then the rest you push it to the cloud.
Exactly.
Which is way better.
But you have to pay monthly. You pay monthly for the.
But it's cheaper
and safer. So
yeah, because if I lose my laptop now, I will not be bothered because I've backed up everything to my OneDrive. So I don't mind if you take it. That's fine, take it, but I'll still get my data back. Then always updated, so you get the newest versions automatically. So with Office 365, whenever they do the updates, boom, automatically you get it. And more space, you add more storage when you need it. So if I need more storage, I'll go for it. Currently, my Gmail, I've subscribed to the 100 gigabytes. So if I see that I'm running out, then I can move it to what? 200 gigabytes. Then maybe 1 terabyte, depending on my use. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes. Then save and backup. So files are protected and regularly saved. So you don't need to think about it, how to back it up and how to make sure it's safe. Once it's online and you've not given your credentials, your username and password to people, then it's safe. Okay. And why does it matter? This cloud computing concept, why does it matter? Why should we be concerned about it? Why is it important to understand this cloud computing concept? Yes.
Because data is king. Data is king. Data is very important in our human existence. You know, a lot can go wrong if there is no data being stored. And you know, when you talk about data, storage is a very important component. If you have not gotten, you know, storage right, then it's as good as no data, right?
Yeah.
I remember losing a lot of my information and it was really painful. So data is critical to existence itself. So cloud computing should be taken very seriously. It's actually a life skill, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Any other?
Yes, businesses need to understand cloud concepts and cloud computing concepts, because all business run on data. And you know, for your business to scale up, to grow, or for you to advertise, for you to do a lot in your business, you need data at your fingertips. And storing data in the correct locations, or storing it properly, or you know, helps you to grow your business, to improve your business processes. So businesses need data, and that's why cloud computing is very important. You learn how to use data, save data, record data, scale up your data and stuff like that, which will help your company to grow.
That is it. Well explained. Yes, Kelechi.
I think I've said it all. Basically, for safety, you know, for space, you know, for you to save space, safety. Basically, that safety of your data, very, very important. Like if you said, data is key. It's king.
Yeah. Good.
You know, so it's very important to protect him or her. You know how data is.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask a question. Now, when it comes to analyzing your data, interpreting your data so that it can be usable, it's like for me as a business owner, right? One of the problems I've been experiencing in my business has been my inability to gather up data over the years, right? So, you know, I feel I'm losing money because so many schools we've worked with over the years, we've not been able to get this data in one space, right? And what I call it now, and what's it called now? Well, I call it arrange it.
You analyze. Are you talking about analyzing the data that you have at the minute?
Hello, real time analysis, like what is obtaining currently, you know, and stuff like that.
Okay, but is she here with us? Because I can't hear her. Can you hear her?
So maybe she's still here, but maybe her network is fluctuating. I can see her online.
Okay. So what she needs to do is to make sure she organizes the data, because if it is scattered, you cannot really do any analysis on that. So you need to make sure you bring it all together into one space and later do the analysis. So how many schools have you visited? How many teachers have you interacted with? What was their response, right? So do I need to follow up? When you do the follow-up, do you record it? So once you have all of that in place, and what is the return on investment? How often do you convert them so that they come for training? Or are there certain things you need to do as an organization in terms of how you train people? How are they receiving it? So at the end of the training, do you give them questionnaire to find out if you did well? If you did not do well, based on the data you've collected, then you can make certain decisions on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. I think she's no longer in the meeting with us. She'll come
Hello.
later. Yes. So cloud computing helps schools, businesses, and people to work together from different places. So that is why it matters to keep their data safe. It saves time and money. So instead of spending a lot of money on buying a high-end computer, I can just subscribe to an infrastructure as a service, just buy the storage space, the processor that I want, the memory that I want configured for me. Then I'll just log in through the internet to work online. Once I'm done, I sign out of my desktop computer, which is seated somewhere in the cloud, right? Then in short, cloud computing makes life easier by moving our work and data online. And that is where the world is now leading to. So you can become, yes, I'm listening.
I have a question. I'm going to ask. So concerning the virtual computers, could you access your computer on any other person's system that has the OS that your virtual computer is operating on? For instance, maybe I travel to Abuja and I want to get into my virtual computer, and somebody has Windows 11, or Windows 10. Would I be able to access my virtual computer on another person's physical computer?
Yes, you'll be able to access it. But what I showed you was just a demonstration of how it works. But you can access your virtual computer on an infrastructure as a service through the internet. So it's more or less like an interface where you log in with your details, then you get to your virtual computer, but not the one that I have installed on my system. This is just for training purpose. Does that make sense? So I'll need to subscribe to an infrastructure as a service, like Amazon Web Services, to get in there. Okay? Are we okay? Okay, good. Now we come to another interesting topic, AutoCorrect and AutoComplete. What is that? What is AutoComplete? What is AutoCorrect? What is that?
Sounds like what happens in MS Word. Once you activate it, as you type in, to be completing what you're typing or correcting errors automatically.
Okay. And do we know? Okay, that's fine. But do we know how to do that?
I think you activate the button. There's a button.
You activate it. Okay. We will soon find out. Okay. Any other contribution to this topic? AutoComplete and AutoCorrect.
Sorry, I was kicked out by my network.
No problem.
I just wanted to say that I did not activate anything. I just noticed that it started on its own to autocomplete.
Okay.
Even my phone, when I'm typing, it just sends, especially when I'm typing letters in my Gmail.
Gmail,
right? Yes. Just tell me what, as I'm typing, to suggest what I want to say, the other words, and I did not activate anything. I just noticed it was there, so I don't know. Maybe it comes with the software. I don't know, with the operating system and stuff. I don't know. But I know that it's something that I noticed that it exists. I've been using it.
Okay, that's good. Yes. Any other? We are all okay. Okay, so let's look at it.
I'm not okay.
You're not okay.
I was asking a question when I left.
About your business. the data.
about cloud computing.
About cloud computing. I'm all about business. Sorry.
How? Okay, so I wanted to know. I'm sorry, guys, but before we move completely, I just wanted to know. Are there data analytic services on cloud computing in such a way that the data you are storing, it can be, it's not just, you're not just storing data and dumping, but it's coordinated and interpreted in a way you can pull it out when you need it.
Yes. So this is where people like data analysts or data engineers or data scientists will come in. Okay. And because your data is scattered all around, you need a data engineer to create what we call pipelines and move all your data into a data warehouse. So once it's in the data warehouse, then the data analyst will come in, pick what they need, do the analysis, and interpret the findings and put you in the right direction that, oh, you need to do A, B, and C based on what? The data. Does that make sense?
Can't you do it yourself?
Yes, you can. So that is where you need to read the information technology specialist certification on data analysis, databases. So once you do that, then we can move on to Power BI, and then we look at Tableau, we look at SQL. So you can do that. Something you can learn. Okay. Then at least you know Excel. So you can even start with Excel. Get a solid foundation of Excel, pivot tables, pivot charts. Then you run your analysis, try to use all the data tools within Excel, then you can advance to more powerful visualizations with Power BI and Tableau. So you see the beauty of IC3. It opens up to all the areas.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Well understood.
Good. So as you type, autocomplete help you finish what you are typing. So just as Adetole explained, as you type, the computer guesses the next word or phrase. Then boom, you complete it. And suggested words appear in gray or what? A light what color. So we can test it out. So that is autocomplete. Then you can press tab or space to accept the word suggested. And I believe we've been doing that in our emails. We see that a lot, right? So that is autocomplete.
Sometimes when it completes a word for you in gray, I want to tap it so that it just complete it, but you would have to type it yourself. Why?
I've not come across something like that.
You have to use either your space button or
your space.
Enter.
Yeah, space or enter.
You can just spread your hand through what that text there.
Okay.
You can just spread your hand.
So on your phone. Okay.
So is the methodology, and that's okay.
Yes, there are different. Either you could tell your phone would have told you at the initial stage what to do. Sometimes you just have to either spread your hand over the text.
Okay.
Like,
more like swiping to the right.
Yes, like swiping.
Okay.
You can swipe to the right or
to complete it for you.
Or something. It depends on what your phone, how it communicates with
you. Okay, so that's for what autocomplete. So you type how are why, then it suggests how are you. So that's what autocomplete. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Then we have autofill. So what is that? What is the autofill? So there's a distinction between AutoCorrect and AutoComplete.
Autofill is like you want it to follow a certain pattern. So, right, like in Excel, it's called autofill serial number.
Okay.
Like autofill.
Okay, so you are taking it from the context of Excel, which is good. Transfer of knowledge. I like it.
Please, what did she say? Kelechi, what did you say?
I said like in Excel, you see that a lot. Like probably if you're working and then you just want it to autofill, like do its calculations by itself. She just follow that
format. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's autofill. or Monday to Sunday, or January
Yeah.
to December.
Serial numbering.
Autofill. Okay. So she is taking it from the Excel perspective. So autofill helps. Yes. Autofill helps you quickly fill out online forms. So when you save your passwords, when you save your username, once you go to the website, automatically, boom, it fills it for you.
Yes.
But you need to be mindful of that.
And payment gateway. Payment gateway.
That is it. So you've saved your card, so you don't need to retype it. You click, then it's done. But please, you don't do this on a public computer. It should be your private computer. You cannot be saving such sensitive information on a computer that everybody has access to. Okay. So it can remember your name, your address, your email, even card details if you choose. So whenever I'm buying vouchers online, I've saved my card details, so I don't need to remember my card details. So once I send the invoice, you make the payment, bam, I click, then I place the order. So be careful storing personal card details in your browser. Okay, it can be risky if someone else uses your work computer. Okay, but if it's a husband and a wife, you trust each other, so that one is fine. Are you okay with that? Okay, Adetola is laughing. Why? There is no trust.
That's why there should be trust. There should be.
So that is it for autofill. And where can we even find these settings? But before we get into that, let's look at Microsoft Word. Okay. And let's test out this autocorrect options. Okay. And I believe we use shorthand in our WhatsApp. Can you give me some? BRB. That is what be right back.
Okay, be right back.
Be right back.
When I type BRB, be right back, I only type BRB. I hit space, and it gives me the full.
Wow, are you serious?
Because I've customized my Microsoft Word. And which one? WW what? We have what? WW what? They have this, I've forgotten. WW, how are you doing or what? HWD. Okay, I don't have that. Wishing you long life.
OFTD.
What?
LOL.
LOL. Laugh out loud, right? So I'm not customize that. So how do I do that? So I'll go to File. I'll go to Options. Okay. Then I'll come to Proofing. So under Proofing, I'll go to AutoCorrect option. Are we okay? So AutoCorrect option. So what do I want to replace? So if I type LOL, I want to see laugh out loud. Then I will add it. That's the autocorrect. Give me another one. Another shorthand in WhatsApp.
Sorry, what did you do? Sorry, you went to file and went to.
I'll go to options. Then you go to proofing.
Okay.
Under proofing, we have autocorrect options on your right. Then you hit on it. Autocorrect options on your right. Are we okay?
Yes.
So this is where you come. LOL, laugh out loud. Give me another one.
LMAO.
TM what?
LM.
LMAO.
LMAO. Okay, so that one is what?
Laugh my ass out.
How can you laugh your ass out?
Hey, I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Some people say, leave me alone.
Okay. So laugh my ass out.
So I'm saying,
and your ass.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Then give me another one.
YOLO. YOLO. You only live once.
Yes,
Why?
yes.
ASAP.
You only live once. Yes, YOLO.
You
You only
only
live
once.
once.
YOLO. Okay. Which other one?
Oyo. Oyo.
Oyo.
Oyo.
Yes,
Oh,
on your
YO.
own.
Oyo.
On
What's
your
that?
own.
On
On
your
your
own.
own.
You're on your own.
On your
You're
own.
on your own.
Yeah.
You are on your own.
Yes.
No, on your own. On your
On
own.
your
On
own.
your own. Yeah.
On your own.
Okay.
Oyo.
Yes. We say that a lot. Yeah. We say that a lot. Yeah. On your own.
Oyo. Oyo. You on your own. Oyo. Oyo. Oyo.
If you have not seen you this hilarious before.
Oyo.
ASAP is as soon as possible.
I will start using it. Okay.
Oyo.
Another one.
ASAP as soon as possible.
ASAP.
Yeah,
ASAP.
yeah.
As soon as
ASAP.
possible.
Okay. As soon as possible. Add. Any other? Last one.
The last one. BRB. Okay, you have BRB.
FOMO. FOMO.
That's
OMG.
FOMO.
OMG. Oh my goodness. OMG.
FOMO.
Yes, FOMO.
FOMO is what?
Fear of missing out.
Hey. Or you're FOMO. You're on your own. Fear of missing out.
You will soon turn to a full-blooded Nigerian.
Yes. FOMO.
OMG.
OMG.
OMG. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yes.
OMG.
The ladies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Then they will do their hands like this.
Oh.
Okay, so now let's set this out. Homo. Oh. Homo.
It's not sorry. What did that come
It's
out?
not Omo.
It's Oyo. It's Oyo.
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 On your own.
It's FOMO. It's FOMO. FOMO is the one that you're looking to write. Fear of losing out.
Okay, FOMO.
Oyo. Homo.
It's Oyo. It's not Oyo. It's Oyo.
Oyo. On your own. No. Fear of missing out.
Someone could be doing something. You just shout, Oyo. Like, on your own.
Oyo. Oyo FOMO. Oyo FOMO. Yes.
They don't mix it together. They don't mix it.
So now you are LMAO. You are laughing your ass out.
It's so funny. Laughing your ass out.
Then which one again?
Oh my goodness.
BRB. Be right back. And OMG.
Back. OMG.
So you can customize some of these. You can customize them in Microsoft Word and use it. So the shorthand that you are used to, you can put it in Microsoft Word to make your life easier. So if you are maybe recording a minute, you don't need to be typing it in full. Okay. So you just type your shorthand. ASAP. ASAP. As soon as possible.
ASAP.
Oyo.
So, they will just say, who is this Ghana man? Who is this Ghana man?
Oyo FOMO. That is it. Okay. So now let's look at where to find these settings. Please, we are bringing it home. So in Google Chrome, you go to your settings, autofill to manage what saved info. So if there's any saved info you don't want, you can just go in there and delete them. Okay. So if I open my Google Chrome, I can go to settings, right? So they ask me to go to settings. So if you click on the three dots, then I've got my settings. Then I'm looking for autofill and what passwords. So payment methods, Google Password Manager, addresses, and more. So they're all here. You just need to explore to find them. Is that okay? That's it. Then Microsoft Edge.
Sorry, what are you trying to manage there, please? Okay, save info.
Your saved info.
Okay.
Yes. So you can remove some, you can leave some. And sometimes you forget the password to an account. So you can go into your saved password to look at it if you forgot it. Then Microsoft Edge. Yeah, use your password manager. That is it. Then you just get it. Then we go to settings. We have privacy and services. Then advanced settings. Then you find it then. Okay. So you can choose what information your computer remembers. Okay. So autocorrect, we know, fixes what spelling mistakes automatically, which you know, and it guesses what word you meant to type. So it's found in programs like Microsoft Word, Excel, and what on phones. So example, you type THE, then it changes it to what there. So the system automatically understands that, okay, you are trying to type there, but you made a mistake and you type TEH. Okay, so when you go to our Microsoft Word, we can look at all the other instances. So options, proofing, autocorrect options. So if you look at the list that we have here, you see when you type because, it will correct it to what because. So they've given you so many instances where you misspell it. Okay, and it's here. Before, BEFOER, then it will correct it for you. Beginning with double G, it will correct it for you. So these are some of it. So you can come in here and add the ones that you want. Is that okay?
But does it give you it doesn't give an opportunity to do that, does it?
Yeah, you can. So that is where you come, you click on replace. So you type what you want to type, then replace it with what you want.
Okay.
So the full mode
like
and
it
already
has its own number of like.
Yes. So we already have some. It's been programmed into the system already, but you can still add on to that. Yes. Is that okay? Okay, good. Brilliant. So the autocorrect helps you spell what correctly. Yeah, so that you don't worry yourself so much about the spelling. And it saves time when what typing. Then makes your work look neat and what professional. Then autocorrect isn't always right. Always double check your words. Okay. So you always need to double check your words. It's not always right. So autocomplete
will tell you something else.
That's you are not
something else.
Yeah, that is it.
Let's run.
Are you okay? So autocomplete helps finish your sentences. Autofill complete online forms for you. Autocorrect fixes what spelling errors. So all three tools make typing faster, easier, and more smarter. Are you okay?
Please, can we take that down?
Oh, yes, you can.
Autocorrect. Please say it again.
Autocomplete helps finish your sentences. So the autocomplete will help you finish your sentences. That is one. Then the autofill will complete online forms for you. Then the autocorrect fixes spelling errors.
Okay, good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
So we move on to our case study, and we'll end the session for today. So this is a case study. A dash is a set of actions such as a sequence of keystrokes and mouse clicks that can be recorded and played back or executed using a single command. Is it a program?
Yes.
Is it a macro? Okay, good. It's a macro. That's it. So well done for this marathon.
Macro. I thought macro was the software to record it.
Yes, macro is what we use to record those sequence of instructions. Okay.
But I thought the set of instructions itself.
Yes, because once you are recording, you are giving instructions to the macro. So we use the macro to take those instructions.
It's not the set of instructions. You are giving macro instruction.
Yes.
It's not the instruction itself.
So when we do the recording with a macro and you open the Visual Basics, you see the set of instructions there, what it should do at every minute. So the macro contains the set of instructions. So when you record,
the question was asking?
Yes. So the question is, bash is a set of actions. So the set of actions, such as a sequence of keystrokes and mouse clicks, that can be recorded and played back or executed using a single command, and that is a macro. Okay, good. Any other question before we end this session? So I've done the presentation for you. So I'll
Please
give you
leave that question. Please leave that question. Let's just take it down.
No, I've already answered your questions.
No, just
the presentation.
The question. The
He's
question
asking for that macro question.
The macro question. Okay, let me share my screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
That mouse clicks and keystrokes are that alt, whatever, right? Alt.
Yes. No, then the mouse clicks is where you click on the buttons, either home or insert.
Okay, yeah.
So as you click, it records that. Then you save it, then you assign it to a button or you assign it to a keyboard shortcut. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can take it off now.
Okay, good. So far, so good. We've done a lot this morning. So hopefully tomorrow we'll meet to continue with the rest. I'm looking at.
Fifi, is it possible for us to take exams in November?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. November, which day in November?
Last week.
On computing fundamentals. Sorry.
On everything.
On everything.
On everything.
Yes, we did like this.
Yeah. On everything, yes, we can do that with the practice exercises.
You understand.
I want us to be certified in November.
We can go through the practice exercises to get you certified. That can be done. And complete the training alongside.
Is it possible we start second, third, and fourth, second week of November, we do the first level. Third week we do the second, fourth week we do the last.
Yeah, it will depend on us, how fast we move.
When are we going to finish the first level 1 now?
So level 1, we are only focusing on the computing basics. We finished with level 1, level 2. So we are moving to level 3 of computing basics. Then we go and start with digital citizenship. We complete level 1, 2, and 3. Then we go and look at information management. we start with level 1, 2, and 3. So if it's about certification, it's not a problem. But I don't want us to focus our attention so much on the certification. Let us try to complete, understand the program. Certification can be taken in 1 day. You can sit 1 day and take all the 3 exams. Because I did mine one day.
How long is one?
50 minutes.
50
minutes tops. 50 minutes. You are done.
3 hours.
So you can use 1 day to complete all the 3 levels, provided you've understood it and you've mastered it.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. So at least I've shared the guide with you. So if you can go through the guide at a faster pace, then it's possible. Okay, we can test it out. Maybe tomorrow, our next meeting, or let us take one comprehensive exam on just level 1 for all the various sections to see how you fare. And if the scores are
we've not done digital.
yes, geometrics. And if the scores are good, then you can get
individually.
You will take it as a group. You take it as a group.
Tola, would we take it as a group on that day?
Because I have
no, but at least
I have about 13 attempts left, and I want to use it wisely so that we don't. If not, I can give you 13 attempts. 13 attempts. I can give you an attempt each. Testing mode. I can make that happen. So maybe tomorrow you are all taking a test individually.
But have we gone through everything for level 1?
We've not. That's what I'm saying.
Please, let's finish.
Let's finish first.
That is it. So let's finish. When we finish with level 1,
But
everything
wait,
at
sir.
level 1.
Wait, so Fifi,
Yes.
The way we are going about this, you are not taking us through all of them for level 1. You are taking us through this on level 1, this on level 3.
So let me explain. We have 7 sections for each level.
Okay.
So for level 1, we need to go through technology basics, digital citizenship, information management, okay, content creation, communication, collaboration, safety and security for level 1. Then we go and do level 2 of the same thing, technology basics, digital citizenship, information management, content creation, communication, collaboration, safety and security. Then we move to level 3 where you advanced and you still go through technology basics, digital citizenship, information management, content creation, communication, collaboration, safety and security. And what I am trying to do is when we pick one of the sections, we go through all the 3 levels before we move on to another section. So under technology basics, we finish with level 1. And we've finished with level 2 as we speak today. So when we meet again, we look at level 3 of technology basics. Then we go and start again under digital citizenship. We look at level 1, we progress to level 2, progress to level 3. If you don't want it like that, I can just do level 1. Technology-based digital citizenship, you go all the way down.
We would have done it like that, sir. No, we would have done it like that. Fifi, I understand your thoughts, right?
Yeah.
But if we had done it like that, 1, I now understand this perfectly. Okay. If we had gone through technology basics, digital citizenship, information management, content, communication, collaboration, and safety and security, all level 1, we would have been ready to take our level 1 exam.
Okay.
But now we will not be ready like that.
Yes.
Let's do it like that.
Okay, no problem. It's your call.
Oh, wait, guys. The way Casey is looking at me. Casey, talk.
Well, I like this approach because it's not thorough, and we are internalizing the knowledge this way. Because if we do that one, that is like a rushed thing, and the questions that will come out, we may not be able to handle them. If you do that,
No, it's
rush
not.
all of them.
It's not about rush. It's not about rushing. Now, there are two perspectives. I like Fifi's perspective. Why? Because if you handle technology basics, you just finish everything about technology basics from simple to complex. And you know that, yes, I understand everything that has to do with technology basics, right? That's a good advantage of his method for us. But going through one is also good because we are now able to understand a little of everything from technology basics to to safety and security.
Yes.
We're going to be able to understand something. If a question comes now, we would be, do you know that because you know a little, the beginner level, the knowing level of all of them, if a question comes even in the doing level, you apply it. You know how to apply it because you've done the beginner level of all of them. I didn't understand the syllabus before. I didn't really get it. But now I understand it. I think I would like to know.
For the lab, labs are practical. The labs are practical. Unless you do a practical, you may not know what to do.
Tola, do you know that it's dawning on me. We have 7 sections. We have not finished one out of them. We are still in number 1. Do you know that? But if you can agree with me, Casey, the level at which you would move from technology basic 1 to digital citizen level 1, the pace you used to run through all the level 1s is faster than completing technology basic 1, 2, 3. Because you are just touching the knowing part of all of them. Knowing part is always easier.
Only the knowing of all the 7 sections. That's what you want to do.
Let me come in here. 1 minute.
I didn't hear you.
1 minute. Give me a second. Let me explain this to you.
Our target was to hit. Me and Fifi talked about it. We're to hit level 1 in 1 week. We're supposed to have gone through these 7 sections on level 1 in a week, so that in 3 weeks we are done. But now we are lagging behind, though. We are really lagging behind.
What's this? Watch here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at our technology basics, for level 1, how many objectives do we have? 6 objectives, okay? And technology basics for level 2, we had 6 objectives, right? The technology basics for level 3, we have what? 3 objectives. So that's what? 15 objectives. But if you look at digital citizenship, lesson 2, we only have 3 objectives for level 1. We have 3 objectives for level 2 and 2 objectives for level 3. So when we start digital citizenship, when we start digital citizenship, we'll be able to complete it in 2 days for all the 3 levels. You get my point? Then when it comes to information management, we have 3 objectives for level 1. We've got 3 objectives for level 2. We've got 2 objectives for what? Level 3.
Okay.
So we are moving according to the objectives. So if I do it, level 1, we do all the 7 lessons, we will finish. Level 2, we do all the 7 lessons, we definitely get there. But because you are trainers, that is why I'm taking my time, because I don't want you to limit yourself to the time frame. Yes, we've discussed, we want to get it done in 3 weeks. But what is the point of getting it done in 3 weeks where you don't have a solid understanding of it? And how do you even teach it?
I understand. I get you. But another one again is everything in life has disadvantage and advantages.
Yeah.
So I'm just weighing the options.
Yeah.
Now look at an advantage of going through it this way. If you go through it, we go through the 7 sections of knowing. right, which is the level 1,
Yeah.
when you are going back to the second level of doing, is you are kind of refreshing your memory on each of the sections.
Okay.
But because we are doing technology basic, we want to finish everything. When we get to safety and security, we might have forgotten everything about technology basics.
Basics.
But
Okay.
doing it when you are going back to it level 2, you are going back to it level 3, it's refreshing your memory on
Okay.
it.
Okay, that's
So that
fine.
when you now take the exam, you don't forget altogether.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another, you can compare and say which one is best.
Oh yeah, it's fine. So we can do that. We can complete all the modules under level 1. Then you take the exam. Then we work on the level 2. We finish, you take the exam.
Casey
Then
and Tola, what do you think?
we go to level
And
3.
Faith, you can
Okay, like if I would say anything, like Mr. Fitri, right? You have done before, okay? So was there any kind of challenge you encountered? Why I'm saying that is because for you to have decided to run it this way, like you want us to take the first topic, go through all the levels, and you have gone through it. Was there any reason why you had to modify it? Like, did you feel that it would be better for us as trainers to do it that way than just getting to know the whole level 1, whole level 2, whole level 3? Because sometimes experience matters. Yeah, because you could, like this Microsoft we did, this Microsoft certification we did. After going through it myself, I found out something else on my own when I was studying by myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found out that there are 5 E's. When I want to teach, I usually go to like maybe 1 or 2 schools. I've gone to like 2 schools to like teach it. I picked one topic, and after doing my research on the internet, that's ChatGPT and other LLMs, I found out that there is something called the 5 E's. Right? Something called the 5 E's. It's actually that same core, or that core, whatever we found. What do you call this? One we call it cores, right? Rubrics.
Rubrics, yeah.
Rubrics.
Then you have of the 5 rubrics. It's actually following that 5 E's. So it was now easier for it to fit into lesson plans. Do you get it now? So if I want to teach it, I don't teach it. Yes, I show you these are the rubrics and everything, but I teach it based on the 5 E's because it fits better into the lesson plan. It just takes it down there.
Down there, okay.
So, what I'm saying is, you've gone through it before, and remember the target is supposed to be trainers, not just to pass and go.
Yeah.
If you feel, I don't know, why did you probably decide or whatever. I ask you, why did you prefer us to take that part?
Yes.
Was there a reason why you thought you should?
Yeah, so the reason is that you are trainers. That's why I decided to go this particular route. So that at least if you pick technology basics and you are teaching someone at the knowing level, they might ask certain questions which will fall under doing and even the advanced level. So once you have a full understanding of technology basics, you'll be able to handle questions from students. So you are not half-baked when it comes to technology basics. Then we go to digital citizenship. You advance through all the 3 levels. But if you go by level 1, level 2, level 3, you will still get all the knowledge anyway. Right? You still get everything that you need to know. But I wanted you to get an in-depth understanding. There are certain things that are not required. But because I use this approach, I brought in Cisco Packet Tracer. We did a bit of networking, trying to understand ping. But if I'm just doing it at the knowing level, I will not probably talk about it.
Yeah.
It will never even cross my mind.
We are eating more from like taking this process. Like you are diving deeper because you are hearing like, okay, I can say this, like, okay, I can add this, yes, and then you're going deeper and deeper. Okay.
So that is why I chose to do it this way. But if it's for the purpose of certification, it shouldn't be the major focus. Because the major focus is on understanding it properly and being able to deliver. Because I want a situation where students come to tech savvy and they'll say, yes, they've come to the right place, and they've got value for their money.
Yeah.
Because I don't want a situation where it will be like, okay, certification. Now I'm a Nigerian now, certification.
No, and that's what we stand for. That's what we
Yes.
stand for at Tech Service International.
But trust
So,
me,
yeah.
trust me, we will complete it. When we start the citizenship, it will shock you to know that we can even complete it in just 2 days. But technology basics, because the sub-objectives are many, and because I chip in certain things that are not even required, that is why it has extended up until
Please
this point.
keep chipping in, keep chipping in. It's okay.
It's just like, this is just like, this game where you line up cups, right? On 2 rows, and then this person starts from the beginning, he's taking it accordingly. Why did that one goes to the back and he's like, it's usually the other guy that wins.
Yes.
The one who takes the alternative, he doesn't go through the regular path. He's the one that doesn't win.
So that's how it works. I don't know.
So if he thinks that's best for us, I think we should go with that.
Yeah. I think I was looking at it from the time constraint too. Babatope was surprised when he said December. So
yeah,
so I was like, oh, is this thing going to take us beyond? I was thinking when I started, I thought it's something we could take as trainers, something we could take in 3 weeks and be certified.
We can move faster when you all pledge and promise
to do our assignment,
to do the assignment and do the presentation.
We'll go there.
You just have to go there.
Okay, now.
Yes, I just have to go there. So yeah, we can move faster. I don't have a problem. I'll just give you the subtopics. Go do your research. Come and do a presentation. Then based on the presentation, I'll just add a bit or two. Boom, 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 boom. Then we move.
Boom, 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 boom.
So can you promise? You promise on your Anna.
Anna. Where are you?
We will put in the effort. We will put in more effort. One thing I must say here is that I'm enjoying the experience. The experience is it for me, It's not just about the certification, but the whole experience is amazing. It's memorable. Doing it with my people, I'm really excited actually.
Yes,
yeah.
We cannot agree more. We can't agree more.
Yes.
So
on that note, this is your assignment. So tomorrow, please write it down.
He's firing us.
He goes.
Let's get ready.
If you've caused something, but no wala.
It was for your good before.
So I want you to
allow the sleeping on the line.
Research on system requirement for software. So that's the first thing you need to look at. Research on system requirement for software.
Software. Is it all?
Yes, system requirement for software.
Okay.
Yeah, for software, meaning for operating systems and for application software. So requirements for you to install Windows 10. What are the requirements? Windows 11, the minimum requirements, and the requirements for certain software applications.
Sorry, operating systems and what?
Application software.
Application software. Okay.
Yeah. And with application software, I want you to pick one example of an application software and tell us about the requirements. So if your system does not meet the requirement, it means you cannot install the software on your system. Does that make sense?
Application
software. No, I didn't get it.
We are looking at software requirements for your system. So the system, that is the operating system software requirement. So it can be Windows, it can be Apple, okay, it can be Linux. So system requirement for that. for installing operating systems, and system requirements for installing application software. Are we okay?
Like any software at all, like
yes,
any application software.
Any application. So you can just come up with any application of your choice. Okay. Is it okay?
It's okay.
And also troubleshooting.
Software applications, do they really require all of that?
The second one is system requirements for what?
For operating systems, system and application software.
Application software.
Yeah, application software and operating systems.
I'm saying you should pick one example of application software.
Yes, pick one and explain why we will need to meet certain requirements in order to install that. It can be Adobe, it can be any software of your choice. Okay.
And explain what?
Then,
the requirements.
The requirements, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have hardware and software troubleshooting. How do we troubleshoot hardware and software? What are the steps? So research into that. Troubleshooting hardware and software. Troubleshooting hardware and software.
Hardware and software.
Yes, troubleshooting hardware and software. And you also need to look at troubleshooting connection issues. Troubleshooting connection issues.
Connection, are you talking of internet connections? Or just physical?
Yes.
Internet connection.
Network connection. So it can be internet, it can be intranet. Troubleshooting connection issues. And how do you even get technical support? So this is level 3 of computing basics. Technology basics. And how do you get technical support? Are we okay?
I guess so.
Okay, then we come to licensing software. What is that? Research into licensing software. We have the single seat, volume, or network site.
Sorry, what did you say?
Licensing software. So look at single seat. Single seat.
What does that single seat?
Yes, a seat. Yeah, single seat. Volume or network. Site. Then software as a service. So look for software as a service, then application service provider or application service provider. You look at shareware, freeware, bundling, shareware. You look at shareware.
Or is it under the software as a service?
Yes, under software as a service.
Spell the shareware, please.
Share, you are sharing. Then where? Yeah, shareware, freeware.
Freeware.
Yes, freeware. Bundling.
Bundling.
Bundle. BUNDLING. Bundling.
Okay.
Open source. Open source.
Like, Fifi, this one is bigger than the one you gave us yesterday.
So when I give you something small, you didn't. So now.
We're just going to do the research, not as we're going to do any presentation on it as in PowerPoint.
Yes, you do your research. Make your slides. Do your research. Make your slides.
No.
Wait, guys. Are we making slides on each of the research topics, or one presentation combining all of them?
And if it's a presentation, yes, you need to make slides on each of them, but in one presentation.
One presentation.
Yes.
We're starting from systems requirements and we're ending with software as a service.
Yes.
In one presentation or 5 presentations?
In one presentation. So within one presentation, we got about 5, depending on the number of slides that you have. But it will be a discussion. So we will move faster. Yeah.
Are we doing it as a group or individually?
We'll do it individually.
See, calm down. Calm down, baby.
Calm down.
We can do individual presentations, but let's do design it.
Okay, so at least I'm a listening instructor, so do it as a group. I've listened. So do it as a group, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
so once you're able to do that, we complete our level 3 of technology basics tomorrow. Then we will launch the digital citizenship. Yeah. Okay. So thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow.
So much. Thank you
so much. Bye.
Bye.